When I talk with most people and they ask what I do and I tell them, they have no idea what it takes to actually put that pickle in the jar.
We receive cucumbers from the panhandle of Texas, from the seed being planted in the ground to the reception here where we go through the 3-week process in the storage, to the shipping up to Fort Worth as we flavor and bottle the product. It's a very long and kind of neat process the whole way. It's kind of a lot of fun. We have 800 tanks in the yard, and we have the capacity for right around 35 million pounds of cucumbers.
Today we will have, I believe, 24 hoppers come in.
We back the trucks down over a large piece of machinery we call a monster. We crank open the bottom of the truck, the pickles hit the conveyor belts, they run up, they go into the tank. In about 35 minutes we have one of these fiberglass tanks full. Then we have a crew of men that come along and smooth out the pickles on the top of the tank, and then they lay a head across the top of the tank. It holds the cucumbers down, since cucumbers will float.
They basically just add brine and fill the tank up, and then after that we take care of it from the lab point of view.
In general, in the summertime, it's about 3 weeks to finish up a transformation from a cucumber to a pickle.
Every tank has a purger line, and basically it's just bringing the brine back up on top, filters down again, and it's just a process that just keeps going.
What's inside the cucumber is water and air, and we're replacing that with salt as a preservative. You don't have something you could just pull out and eat. The salt levels are too high. There's no flavor to it. We don't do flavorings here, we just pickle. We receive such quantity so rapidly that there's no way they could pack all of this in a quick fashion, and we're able to use this as a storage facility until it's growing season again in the Panhandle.
The plant up in Fort Worth will call down the day before, and according to that, we assign the tanks to the salt stock crew. They'll pull the product with a device called a digger that's lowered into the tank. It's basically a conveyor belt with cups on it that actually brings the pickles out and dumps them into a bin.
These buckets in turn are taken up to Fort Worth, where they will be desalted and turned into whatever product they need up there.
As it leaves us and goes to the plant, if they start off with a superior product from us, it can only get better through what they do there to put it into the jar.
You know, I'm not kidding, after 30 years, I still really get a kick out of transforming a tank properly, and it goes out of here and it hits the tables of millions upon millions of people.